Polarys is designed around two goals: make state testing data useful for the non-data geeks who lead real public schools, and create more equitable analysis of state testing data so that it becomes part of the solution. Now let's get started. In this demo, we are exploring North Carolina data. Polarys is built on a state-by-state basis and can integrate any school data collected at the state level. From the Welcome page, Polarys users can choose pre-programmed key Polarys reports, which answer specific questions, or they can dig into the data. First, we're going to look at the True Peer Comparison report. Key Polarys reports all provide top-level data to answer common questions. In this case, it's, is our performance typical for schools like us? The user can choose any school in their account. The report follows the Polarys School Improvement Strategy. 1. Look at your school performance in context. 2. Look at your performance compared to true peers. 3. Compare management choices. And 4. Reach out to learn more from your peers. Once the Polarys user has a school improvement question in mind, they're ready to dive into the data-rich interface. The Polarys interface follows our school improvement strategy. 1. Focus on your school. 2. Find high-performing true peers to learn from. 3. Compare management strategies. And 4. Use the information to build and execute your school improvement plan. The first page answers the question, how are we doing with our students? Users can integrate different equity variables into the analysis. This tells us how well we are balancing our programs to serve different subgroups. They can also look at any test area. This tells us whether we're focused on the right subject areas. School demographics are provided to help the user contextualize their scores and ground their research. Polarys scores tell us how well the school is doing when we integrate key variables. Polarys trend lines tell us whether we're on the right track or need to try something new. Once the user has decided what subject area and subgroup to focus on, it's time to find out which true peers can help us improve. Polarys users are looking for the right true peers to learn from. This means we need to filter for key similarities, and then find our high performers. Schools can filter by student demographics, grades served, community setting, or distance. Once the Polarys user has found the right set of true peers, it's time to see who we can learn from. Polarys users can now choose what programs and subject areas to compare. Sort the list by scores, growth, or proximity. Then select up to 3 to compare your progress over time. In this case, we have found 3 schools with very similar student bodies who are all getting consistently high scores. We want to learn from them. As a research tool, Polarys has built-in reporting capacity. Users can click the little plus signs as they go to add essential elements to their report. This allows users to document their learning as they go and share with colleagues later. Now it's time to see what we can learn before we make the call. Polarys includes any management data gathered at the state level. This includes aggregated student data like absenteeism, as well as revenue, spending, and staffing. Each category includes suggested guiding questions to ask the true peers when the school improvement team is ready to reach out. Finally, it's time to use the research. Polarys was designed to move users from research to action. At the end of their journey, Polarys users are encouraged to download and share their Polarys report, use the ReContext school improvement resources to put their research to work, and reach out to their high-performing true peers to transform their learning into action.